Welcome to today's video. In this episode, we'll explore some common phrasal verbs used in everyday conversations, specifically between a waiter and a customer in a cafe setting. Phrasal verbs are combinations of verbs with prepositions or adverbs that create new meanings, and they are essential for sounding natural in English. We'll take a closer look at each phrasal verb used in the dialogue, explaining their meanings and providing examples. After that, we'll dive into the conversation itself to see how these phrasal verbs are used in context. So, let's get started and enhance your English skills together. Check back. This means to return to a place or situation to see if there are any updates or changes. For example, I'll check back in a few minutes means the person will return to see how things are going. Take advantage of this means to use a situation or opportunity to benefit oneself. For example, I'll take advantage of the Wi-Fi means the person will use the Wi-Fi to help with their work. Keep in mind this means to remember something for future reference. For example, I'll keep that in mind means the person will remember the information for later. Grab something to go. This means to take food or drink with you instead of eating it there. For example, I want to grab a coffee to go means the person wants to take their coffee with them. Run out of this means to have no more of something left. For example, we usually run out of lunch specials means that the lunch specials are often sold out. Check out. This means to look at or try something to see if you like it. For example, I'd love to check it out means the person wants to experience or see the event. Bring along. This means to take someone or something with you when you go. Get here. This means to arrive at a specific location. For example, just remember to get here early means the person should arrive at the cafe earlier than usual. Ask for. This means to request something. For example, feel free to ask for anything means the person is encouraged to request help or information if needed. Customer says hi there. Can I get a coffee to go, please? Waiter says sure. Would you like to add some cream or sugar? Customer says yes, please. Can you mix in a little bit of sugar? Waiter says no problem. Do you want to try any of our pastries? Customer says what do you recommend? Waiter says our blueberry muffins are really popular. They always sell out quickly. Customer says sounds good. I'll take one of those as well. Waiter says great choice. I'll put that order in. Are you in a hurry? Customer says not really, I just need to catch up on some work. Waiter says awesome. You can sit down at that table by the window. I'll bring your order over. Customer says thank you. I appreciate it. Waiter says you're welcome. Just to let you know, we have free Wi-Fi here if you need to log in. Customer says perfect. I'll definitely take advantage of that. Waiter says here you go. 1 coffee with sugar and a blueberry. Customer says thank you. This coffee smells amazing. Waiter says I'm glad you like it. If you need anything else, just let me know. Customer says will do. By the way, do you have any recommendations for lunch later? Waiter says yes. Our sandwiches are really popular. The Turkey Club is a must-try. Customer says sounds great. I might come back for that. Waiter says awesome. Just make sure to come before we close. We usually run out of lunch specials pretty fast. Customer says got it. I'll keep that in mind. Waiter says enjoy your coffee, and good luck with your work. Customer says thanks a lot. I'll see you later.